In this video right here, y'all, I'm gonna be speaking with y'all on the topic of semen retention. Now, there's a question going all over YouTube where, people ask why are, so many women attracted to men on the semen retention journey. Some people want to know if NoFap/semen retention is biblical. And I just want to tell you guys that this is indeed a biblical topic. There is a verse in the Bible where it speaks about a point in time where 6 women shall cling to one man. In the end days, there would be such a shortage of real men in the world. One man will be able to have his pick from 6 different women. 6 women will cling to one man. It's written in the Bible that in the end days, men will be lovers of themselves. So this is why you see the LGBTQ community being promoted to a lot of us. Not only in the black community, but Caucasians, Indians. It doesn't matter what nationality, ethnicity you are. There's an agenda being promoted, and that's to destroy real men, to make real men hate women. Now, there's a lot of us out there that suffer, with PMO. That's pornography, masturbation, and orgasm. From you suffering with these things, you tend to, indulge in the masturbation, pornography, releasing. It really leads to nothing. Let me tell you guys something. A lot of us have this belief that the life force is just like a fluid, that creates babies, And I tell people all the time, if this fluid is powerful enough to create another human being, imagine what it does when it just sits inside of you, This stuff transforms you from lead to gold. In alchemy, they speak about a man turning himself from lead into gold, becoming, the perfect man or whatever. And the NoFap/semen retention journey is just one part of becoming becoming the great man, of becoming the man, period. Now you see a lot of effeminate men in society nowadays. Some people are effeminate because they lack testosterone. When you release, anytime that you release on your own, you're losing testosterone. You're losing that hormone that gives you the deep voice and stuff like that. Females like when you're talking to them, they like to be able to actually feel you while you're talking. When you release, you're losing that testosterone that's going to take the bass out of your voice, so your voice will be more high pitched. You'll be a little more jittery and stuff like that because it's brain fluid. Some of us suffer from anxiety when we start watching certain things and stuff like that. We start doing things that's just wrong against our temple. We suffer from anxiety. This all has an effect on your behavior, and women can pick up on this stuff. Anxiety, stuttering over your words, jittery. Your eyes, when you look at people, when you're talking to them, you're not going to really be looking at them. You'll be looking away from them. You won't have the presence of a leader. When you're on that journey, you have the presence of a leader. You walk different, you sound different, you think different. When you see these women coming after you, just understand it's because they see all the traits of a real man inside of you. This is biblical. 6 women shall cling to one man. This is why you see a lot of the women being attracted to you. It's almost like having a whole bunch of honey smeared all over you, and bees are just coming to eat all the honey off of you. That's how it is. This stuff is indeed biblical. I'm also going to talk with you guys on the topic of gang stalking. You know, in dating. I'm going to tie 2 subjects into this video right here. I'm going to also talk to you guys about gang stalking and dating. You know. Now, if you're a targeted individual, I want you to understand that you know, there's nothing wrong with you as a person. You are made perfect. In actuality, we have to be with the right kinds of people. You know? We have to be with the right kinds of people in order for us to strive and prosper in life. You know? With the gang stalker program being put into place, they buy people. They get inside people's heads before we can even meet them. You know, and they give them a picture of how they should see us. Some of us guys at times begin to get low self-esteem because when we do try our hand at the dating world, or we do try to get a relationship going for ourselves, you know, it always ends up going bad somehow, some way. The person that you might have really been digging will be digging you at first, but suddenly they're going to start looking at you in a different manner because the CIA gets inside their mind. You know, they buy people's opinions and ideas about you. They tell certain people not to date you on purpose. They pay people to leave you alone. You know, so that you would get into this box, or you would get into this state of mind, whereas you just feel so lonely and abandoned, like you be ready to take yourself out. You know? They get into a lot of people's heads. I see a lot of targeted individuals speaking about how they would love to have somebody, they would love to have a relationship, but it's like every relationship that they go in goes sour. You know? It's the CIA. It's to drive you crazy. You don't understand that God didn't make nobody to be lonely. You know? People just don't understand that He did not make anybody to be lonely. Jesus walked that narrow path. He walked that, and I'm going to say Jesus because that's what some of y'all associate Him with. His name is Yeshua. But when He was here on earth, He walked the lonely path because He didn't come into the earth to populate the earth. You know, He didn't come into the world to have children. He came into the world to bring messages. He was a messenger. You know, but the rest of us out here in society, we are meant to have families. We're meant to have wives. We're meant to have husbands and shit like that, you know. And you know, with the gang stalking program being put into place, they take away your ability to live a natural life. You know, I know from my own personal experience, I'll get in a relationship with somebody for a little while and things would be so great, you know. But these people, they get a hold of the people that you talk to. They get a hold of the people that you really like and you vibe with. And they get inside these people's minds. They make up a whole character profile for you. And they give them an idea of how to think about you. Now when you start trying to hit people up, now when you're doing a chill and stuff like that, people giving you the cold shoulder. You know? We all need people in life that we could talk to and that we could communicate with. You know? And the powers that be understand that would drive people crazy over time. Knowing that they can't really speak to people. You're meant to be married to somebody. At least if you got a husband or a wife in life that's faithful in the Most High, and you know they can stick by your side, that can help you a whole lot in life. You know, but if you're battling with demons every day to yourself, and there's nobody there to talk to at the end of the day, like it can fuck you up over time. You know? I'm gonna get a little further in depth with this gang stalking and, you know, the dating shit in another video. Because I'm trying to keep it at 10 minutes or whatever. You feel me? But you guys drop your thoughts and opinions in the comment section what you think about this video. This is your boy. Eve. Electrifying vibrations. Shalom.